Let's see how to modify a water pump and make it more sustainable and require less maintenance. So in aquaponics, what we want is to produce some fish and some plants, some vegetables, but with the less input possible. So we want to be the most sustainable possible with a minimum consumption of energy. So I'm talking about electricity, the minimum quantity of input, fish food and time you will have to put in the system to produce some food. It's very important to manage the system in the best way, to make sure the fish are in good conditions, you get the good quantity of fish for the quantity of plants. All those type of things are very interesting. If you manage the water pump properly, if you don't have a water pump that is too big, you can have a system that is very efficient. And what we're going to see today is how to, once you find the water pump that is adapted to your aquaponics system, how to make it even more sustainable, to reduce the electricity consumed and also reduce the time you're going to spend on the system to maintain the water pump. But just before, if you haven't done it yet, have access to the free aquaponics training from the description of the video just below, or from the highlight information on the corner of the video. It's a free training that I offer you, and it's going to allow you to choose a good pump for the system, but also to basically design the system in the best way, to have the good dimension of fish tank, grow bed, know the quantity of fish you need to have, all those type of critical limits that you need to respect in aquaponics. You're going to find the response to those questions in this free aquaponics training. So get this training from the description of the video just below. You're going to be able to build your aquaponics system, but also to manage it properly, choose the best equipment for your aquaponics system, and produce some food sustainably. So right now we are talking about water pump. So I'm just going to show you one example of a water pump that you can buy. You see very small water pump. This one is 15 watts. So the power consumption varies. For a small water pump like this, around 1,000 liters per hour, you can have a power consumption that goes from 15 to 40 watt, let's say. So just try to find the one that is the most efficient. Most of the times the efficient one are the one who have ceramic shaft, because there is less friction inside. But even when you are talking about this type of setup, you see that the area where the water is going through is through those slices, and it's quite narrow. You know, and then you got the pipe here that is going to raise the water. If you have an aquaponics system with a lot of fish, put a lot of fish food, and you have some waste, the waste may be clogged here after a while, which means that you will have to clean the water pump every other week, depending how many fish you have, and again how much waste you have in the setup. But even if it's every 2 weeks, you know, it's still a bit of work. You're going to spend 5 minutes every 2 weeks. And in aquaponics, we try to be the more sustainable possible. So one of the options is to try to increase this area where the water is able to go through. So here, obviously, the pumps, you are able to open them. So when you open your water pump, inside you got the crepine, or a little cage basically to filter the water, and then the water is going through this cage. So in some new models of pumps, you have an opening here which has a specific fitting, and you can buy an extension, and this is the type of extension you can buy. It's just a tube that you fit inside, right? So it's extremely simple. You can just probably buy this extension, and then from there you just have to put a bit of foam with a hole inside. So you fit this in the hole. In the hole, obviously, in this pipe you got a hole here, and you got holes on the side, inside, right? You see those holes? So obviously all the water is going to be able to go through. And now if you put this foam around, you got all this area where you can have water that is able to go through the pump. And this is going to significantly improve the performance of the pump, which means that to do the same job you need a pump that is smaller, so you basically consume less power, but also it means that you have to maintain it way less. This creeper in here, this foam, you may have to clean it every month, depending on the population of fish you have, but not very often. While if you had a small cage, you will have to clean it quite often. This one is never going to be clogged, basically. It's going to take a lot of time to do it. So, and when you clean it, you just have to remove this and you rinse it in a bucket with water, and then you dispose the water in your garden or in your compost, so you don't lose the material that is here, the organic matter, and you put it back. Obviously this is acting also as an organic a biological filter, because it's going to transform. You're going to have a lot of bacteria on the surface of this foam as well, so obviously it's not going to be as efficient as your grow bed. Your grow bed is still the main biological filtration, the main area where you're going to have the transformation of the ammonia of the fish from ammonia to nitrate and nitrate to nitrate, which is the food for the plant. But this is also going to play a good role. It's like normally in aquariums you got only this part. So in aquaponics obviously we got this plus all the grow bed, and the grow bed is huge. So this is not significant compared to the efficiency of the grow bed, but still a plus. So really that's what I recommend to do, is to put this extension on your water pump if your water pump is equipped. And if you haven't bought your water pump yet, when you buy the water pump, just have a look if this is available as well, if they can sell you both. And in this case you're going to have something that is very sustainable, and it's going to decrease the quantity of work you have to do for your aquaponic system. So then it's going to be very limited in terms of maintenance. If you have this type of water pump, you just have to obviously feed your fish, do some water tests from time to time, and that's it, right? It's extremely simple. It's making aquaponics even more sustainable. So I really hope you're going to put this in place, because it's a game changer. So again, if you are new to aquaponics and you are building your aquaponics system, get the free aquaponics training from the description of the video below. I put a lot of effort to build this free training for you, put some information together for you to build the aquaponics system without making mistakes, because we see too many people building an aquaponics system without understanding everything or having the good ratio, and at the end they build something that is almost working but is not at the end, it's not sustainable, it's not working, and unfortunately they waste time, they waste money, and yeah, it's not good. So if you get the free training, you're going to be able to build your aquaponics system as it should be, and therefore it's going to be efficient, and it's going to work properly. It's going to produce some food for you. It's free. It's from the description of the video just below, or from the highlight information on the corner of the video. So once you get access to the free training, you will arrive to this page, and here you will have a detail of different steps, and each time you got a video or some description to really allow you to build some strong knowledge and to know and to learn the basics of aquaponics, so to avoid any mistakes. So just enter your email address and you will receive access to this training. If you subscribe to the channel, you're going to be able to see all my videos, and I post one free tip every week for aquaponics. So it's some information that can really help you to succeed in this journey toward self-sufficiency. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It really helps the channel, it helps the community, it helps me to spread the video more around. And I see you in the next one, and bye bye. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to get your free gift from this screen. You can also leave me a comment below the video, subscribe to the channel, and see my last video. I really hope to see you soon, and I wish you a fantastic success with aquaponics. Have a good crop!